Big
Where
outside one.
he ends, hey, where he ends, I begin.
How is everybody doing?
Doing well, doing well. Yes,
Great,
indeed.
great, great,
Glad to
great.
be here on tonight. Yes,
Mm,
indeed.
yeah.
Got some.
The healthy night.
Oh yeah, indeed. Let's go ahead on and wait a minute. Okay. Hello, Reverend Randall. Hello, Carol.
How are you?
Oh, doing well, doing well,
Hello,
Nick.
everybody.
Yes,
Hello.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Ralph's phone.
Mhm.
Okay.
How you doing?
All
How's
right.
everything? All right.
All righty then. Yes, indeed. Everything going well. What's that? Dr. Wilhelmina?
Yes,
Hey,
Hello.
Dr. Wilhelmina.
good
Hello.
How are
evening.
you?
Fantabulous. Thank you. And yourself.
Um,
Doing great.
I like that.
Awesome to be
Excellent.
here with
Fantabulous.
you.
Where's my thing?
Oh, Shuri. Yes,
Hey,
indeed.
Emma.
Hey, hello, Shuri. Oh,
Hello,
yes.
Shari.
hey
They
We
there.
have
Hey,
this.
everybody.
they've been having fun this past few days, and they're dressed in their blues.
Uh,
Yes.
We we follow y'all on Facebook.
Oh,
Carol Spain, did I say? I got to make sure that did I say hello to Carol.
hello, Carol. It's Carol Spain.
Carol,
Hello, Miss
yes,
Emma.
yes. There's Bishop. All right, all right. Bishop Smith,
Sure,
indeed, definitely.
sure.
All
Hello,
righty.
hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
hello, Johnny McWhite.
Good
That's all right.
evening. Good evening.
Good
Good evening, Miss
evening.
Johnny.
Good
Just say
evening.
hello. Thank
Good.
you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy Thursday night, you all. It was a great night up there in Atlanta. I really enjoyed
Oh
the young
wow.
lady testimony about her father.
Oh oh yeah. Right. Oh man, I forgot to call.
That was
I for,
testimony out of the day.
right, right. Lynn. Hello, Lynn.
Hello, Lenny.
She might be at work. Okay. Is that? Let's see, Lady Belende? Am
Hello,
I pronouncing that?
hello, good evening.
Good
Uh,
evening. Lady
good
Vanilla. Good
evening.
evening.
Good. Good evening. Thank
Venelan.
But
you,
Yes.
but the name is Elman. Willie, the name is Elman. Good evening, everyone.
Ella. Okay.
Venelan.
Thank you. And we got iPhone on the phone. Who else? Okay. Yes. See.
It's Lillian
Okay.
Barber. Hello.
Brandy.
Ralph.
Annie.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. I believe we did our rounds. You know, it's a wonderful thing. We got 22 and we know what to do. 22, you know what to do. Get your hemo him out tonight. Hemo him.
Emo
Hemo
him.
him. Hemo him. Hemo him. Get your hemo him
Immortal.
out tonight. Yes, indeed. Hemo him. Right. I took one like 15 minutes ago, but then I forgot. Man, I gotta take another one. And I'm like, oh well. You know,
Yeah.
belly up. Yes,
There
indeed.
we
I like I
go.
can handle that.
I've had two already, so that's my third one.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. The count of
Okay.
three. Let's go. One,
1, 2,
two, and
3.
three. Oh.
Mm, mm, mm,
Mm-mm-mm.
mm,
Ah,
mm.
Dr. William Wilhelmina drinking Ibrahim.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Mm, mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Energy now and a good sleep later.
Indeed. It's a wonderful
Mm.
thing.
It
Mm-hmm.
is.
Mm.
Is a wonderful thing.
I love
Like
drinking
this.
him with you guys.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's fun.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
So,
Mm. Okay.
you taking the last drop? That's that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. Woo. Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Helps your nails and the hair to grow.
Mm-hmm. I think I
I
emptied everything.
yeah, I
You know,
apologize.
some people that cut it open with the scissors and that lick everything.
Right.
Yep,
I've
yep,
seen it.
yep, yep.
I've seen it. I've seen
Or
it.
they give it to their dog, and their dog, that was sick. They got
Uh-huh.
alive,
Okay.
that energy.
Okay.
Yeah, you open it and then you give it to your dog to lick it.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't do nothing
Mm-hmm.
but help him. And good for pets. Interesting.
Yep. Mhm.
Right. Okay, so I wanted to show something. And I wanted to show now. Um, all right. Now, okay. Now, Nick, you and Florence stay out of this. Matter of fact, Carol, you stay out of it too. I want somebody to unmute their mic and tell me what do you see? Do you see something on the screen right now? What do you see?
3 generation inheritance.
Exactly. 3 generation inheritance. 3 generation inheritance. This, let's say this picture by itself, does not do it justice. You know, people have to know the rest of the story. They have to know the rest of the story. You know, when you compare this with now, if anybody on here could think of anything, life insurance, um, let's say military benefit, government benefit, anything that can compare to this, anything that can come close to this, because you're talking about, 3 generations, lifetime, a lifetime inheritance getting passed to the next generation, lifetime inheritance, getting passed to the next generation, lifetime inheritance. And that's whatever you have worked hard for. Now, that what you worked hard for, I mean, you're gleaning from it. Just think if you're making 10,000, 20,000, $30,000 a month. Okay, you are enjoying that as you live. You know what? I just thought about something. I want y'all to think about this too. Your life insurance money. Okay, you that's for somebody else. It's not for you. What, am I right? Am I saying that right? Unless you cash it out. But most people want to leave something for somebody. Matter of fact, that's biblical. That's kingdom. That's the righteous thing to do. Okay. So, but the rest of the story is, I've been asking people. Nothing can compare. But but it's interesting. This is so far ahead. This is so far ahead. There are a lot of people, let's say they can't comprehend it. It goes right over their head. This is something right here that'll go right ahead. They can count. They can count money and everything. But this here will go right over your head. Literally. Because, see, if it does hit your mind, If it does hit your understanding, oh, you'll jump right in Atomy. You'll jump right in Atomy and say, I want to do this. You know, it is so awesome. I found something uh, on the internet. Let me see here. It's a page on the internet I accidentally ran across. I got to go back and see can I find that information. It was pretty interesting. Um, I tell you, when you type Atomy in, you find some stuff. So uh, don't wait on me to find it. You go find some stuff and bring it back and say, hey, I found some stuff. Okay, and this is what I found this page right here, and it was talking about you know business for home, and and it had different ones, and then it has right here Atomy. Okay, Atomy. I don't know how to read this chart right here, but it's something good. It got some numbers. Look at that. It's got some numbers. But I went down. Can y'all see what I see? Can y'all see Elon Musk right now?
Yes.
Somebody said, okay, good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I need for y'all to follow me right here. It said Atomy rating by business for home. Atomy gets five out of 5 star, you know, based upon 95 reviews. Based upon 95 reviews. And okay. And okay, Sammy. Sammy said, in my 50 years of networking, okay, let me show you where I'm at. I'm right here. All right, I'm right here. Let's read what Sammy said. In my 50 years of networking, I have never seen a company that is as exciting as this one. Atomy has a unique concept of having superior quality products for the best possible value. No overinflated prices. Let me underline that. No overinflated prices. Look at that. And it is as simple as just changing brand and sharing your real experience. Sharing what? Your real. So if you're sharing your real experience, that means you got to experience the product. If you just experience 2 products, that's all you really can't brag. You really can't brag. I mean, you can brag based upon other people's testimonies and everything, but if it's something that you can use, that you can experience, I would do it personally. I ordered this few days ago out of Global Mall. They got like a stain remover. I ordered that because I want to experience it. Okay. Um, it says right here, I actually got paid in a couple of weeks when I started. Okay. So I need to read the next one. I just want to just go down here to Michael. Okay. Alrighty. Right here. Okay. All right. Uh, so I am here, everyone, and hope y'all that's where I'm at right there. Y'all can read along with me or just read it yourself. For 25 years, I have worked full time, excuse me, as a Christian entrepreneur online, CEO earning 7-figure plus. Atomy is the number one company by far as of today. It is a 15-year company bringing in 2.2 billion in product sales. Okay, to start, there's no cost, no website fee. It talks about all that. And Atomy has a unique hybrid binary compensation plan. A unique. It said, do not assume the Atomy binary is like any other binary. Don't assume it. It is not. It said, it is not. Definitely. As a prior accountant. Oh, as a prior what? As a prior accountant. That's what I'm talking about. and comp plan consultant. This guy is a comp plan consultant. I can tell you that the winning difference is the dozens and dozens of average people with no FT network. Okay, it'll come to me with that LTV background. Okay, I know what it means. I know what it means. Okay, all right. Okay, no FT network. Okay, no network marketing network. Okay, that
Full
are
time.
no full time. Oh, thank
Yes.
you. No full time network background. Oh, they have not did background full time, earning six figures. That means there are people who have not did network marketing. Am I interpreting that right? Full time
Yes.
before that are now earning six figures. Multiple six figures. Wait a minute, and seven figures per year residually in Atomy. Come on now. Come on. That is awesome. Okay. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm telling you. See, what y'all read there, I'm going to show y'all something that's going to blow your mind. Okay. Now, you see what this says right here. No full-time network background. Okay. Earning six figure. All right. You know. All right. So let me erase all this because I don't want it on my other screen. I don't want it on my. Now, what you see here, what we just read there, has nothing to do with the inheritance. The inheritance is on another planet. It's on another planet. Okay. All right. I'm gonna show you this special video. I'm gonna show you what happens on the planet called inheritance. Let me pull this special video that I put together, and this has just happened recently in person. In person. This is live. This is for real. Okay? This is for real. Alrighty. This is better than a lottery. You know why? Because it's righteous. Atomy has a righteous plan. A righteous plan. You don't have to gamble, you know, to make these six figure and stuff like that. You don't have to give up your morals, anything like that. Now, there are those on here that believe, I ain't trying to insult anybody, but there are those on here that believe that it's just a proper moral thing. God gives you the energy to work. He gives you witty ideas. Put those witty ideas together. All right. So let me show you this little video. This is another planet right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna hold this up for a second because I'm gonna kind of fold back, and I want y'all to understand that. Now, you see this little lady right here that keep popping up in all the pictures? You would think that on that night that was the speaker. Let me show you who the speaker was. Okay, on that evening, that's the speaker. She's a crown master. You know who's. Let me make sure y'all know. Okay, now Now, this is a soon to be crown master right here. Okay, soon to be, real soon, real close. Okay, this is a crown master right here, a crown master. You know, awesome story. You need to be in Orlando and hear this story. Okay, but there's somebody that's sitting quietly in the back. They they really don't know the business that much. Okay, but what makes her all of a sudden everybody want to take pictures with her? This is somebody that don't even know they'll tell you they don't know the business that much and everything. They're there to learn. Okay? All right, now let me continue. All right. Hey, I'm gonna start this from the beginning. I like looking at it. You know, hey, isn't our Roy message? Isn't she pretty? She's so pretty. You know, Atomy, got the Atomy products. Come on now, the Atomy. That's the Atomy woman. Okay, let me get back to the video. Okay, all right. Okay, alrighty. Let's see here. Okay, now, uh-oh, that was, you know what? Man, I can't believe it. Let me go back. I believe I did the wrong video. Let me go back. Let me see how long this one is. That's 1 minute. Okay, where is that video? Oh, wait a minute. I need y'all to be patient. I know where it's at. It's in a certain folder. Okay, screen, power director. I gotta go looking for that video, y'all. Where did I put it? Let me see here. Please be patient with me. I gotta see where I put the video. It's not there. I kind of,
Is it okay to ask a question while you're looking for the video?
yes, please ask the question.
Okay,
Yes.
so one of my legs has one person, the person is inactive and I need to add another member. Do I use that inactive person as a upline or do I just use my name?
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
know
You
if I'm
said
clear
that.
enough with the question.
You said
Okay,
that
and so
somebody that's inactive.
yes,
Okay, so their account
it's
has
one of my
been
downline.
deactivated. One of your downline has
No,
been
no, yeah,
deactivated.
their account has been deactivated. So do I still use that person as the upline, or do I
Is
just
there
use
any?
my number when I'm
Is there
signing up someone else?
is there anybody that's under them? Is there
No, they're the
anybody?
only one. The other leg has a
They
lot of no, they are the only one.
Yes, you're gonna use their ID. The person who's already that have been is non-active. Use their ID number.
Okay. All right.
No,
Thank
but
you.
they've been deactivated.
You have to still use their ID.
Yes.
You have to still use their ID number. You cannot use, she can't go back and use her own ID number because it's been used twice. You have to go back, you have to use that person who deactivated ID number to put the next person in.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to, the video that I wanted to show, I am gonna have to show you. There's a way in which I can show it to you. All right. I got to bring it up in an editing program that I have. Okay. And this is very important. Thank you for your patience and everything. But I got to bring it up in an editing program that I have, in which first I got to go here, then go here. This is an editing program that I have. So I have to show it to you in this editing program. Let me see here. We go back here.
How much is your income? Your father made your monthly income inherited to you per monthly?
More than $30,000 per month. And I would like also to emphasize that I have a sister and my mother, and we share it's not only for me. That this is very, very important. This is not only for me, but this is only for my sister and my mom.
Did you, when your father passed away, did you already expecting that income inherited to next generation to you, or just suddenly you got that?
In fact, he was always saying, I'm creating this for you, I'm doing this for you. I even didn't understand at the time. Okay, yes, you do what you like. Okay, this is the most important. I understood afterwards. He passed away a couple of years ago, and we were in France. In fact, I lived many years in Moldova, in Europe, and then we moved to France. So I lived for more than 12 years in France, and at the time, European office wasn't open. So, juridically speaking, legally it was impossible to transfer the account. And as soon as we came to the US, it happened very, very quickly. Yes. Thank you.
All right, there is the story that Atomy has been preaching since the beginning. The inheritance goes down to the next level and down to my grandchildren. And now we have someone that just shows you everything. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay. Did y'all hear that? And let me show you something. On one of the photos, on this particular photo, right here, this is when they call it the Crown Royal Leadership, the Crown Royal Leadership Group. And these were the two that got up, the Crown Master. She inherited her father's account. She don't even know that much about the business. She's, earns over 400,000 a year. And she's in the Crown leadership right there. When they called up anybody, those that make up, these were the only two in the room. And I was like, when she walked up there, I'm like, what? Who is that? I'm serious. I did not recognize her. I remember seeing her in New Jersey, but her hair was down. It wasn't plaited up. So I was like, who is that? Because I was just expecting the one crown to be there. The difference between the two, hers was inheritance. That's that inheritance crown right there. Anybody got any questions? Do anybody have any comments?
I have a question. The 400,000 that she inherited, does the same amount pass down to the next beneficiary?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, the whole account. She has a little daughter, cause we saw her little daughter, and so yeah, it'll get passed down to the little daughter.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
I have
Mm-hmm.
Over 400,000 a year. Go ahead on.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, what was passed on to her and inherited to her, she's still like working on it. She's still in the business and whatnot.
In order to maintain your account, all she gotta do is just order one product a year. See, you gotta understand this. This is so out. This is on another planet. You know how kids don't want to do what you did? See, kids don't want to do what you do. See, but they're gonna be able to. All they gotta do is just order one product a year. It could be some soap. You getting that $400,000 a year. As a matter of fact, it can grow to even more. It can grow even more. So you got to remember that she could become an imperial one day. That's what I'm talking about. She will be an imperial one day.
And
Cause they run it.
she's not even a crown master. That was the difference too, but she's in the Crown Leaders Club.
Right. She's a royal master
Thank you.
making crown master money,
Honey.
honey.
And that's the part that people not understanding,
Wow.
and I think a lot of people just can't bounce on making that kind of money. But in the one of the presentation, one of the saying that Adam had, if you can dream vividly, you can achieve it. We have to dream it and work it. It makes a difference. Being there on last Thursday, hearing her testimony, and because she had some other stuff, it was amazing just to hear. I mean, it was jaw dropping just to know that she inherited it. Haven't done anything in Adam, but inherited her and her family after her dad died, 2 years after he died. It's amazing, y'all. Let's get busy.
Right. 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 It's amazing. You know. That's why I say that, a lot of people, it goes right over their heads. When you're talking about the Atomy compensation plan, it goes over their head. They don't get it. If it ever lands in the right place, they will be excited about Atomy. If it definitely, she's a very humble person, very humble, and she'll tell you, I don't know that much about the business, but she was there to tell her testimony. That's what we wanted to hear. We wanted to hear her testimony, because that says volume. That says volume. People, we need to be at these meetings. We need to be at a meeting. You never know who's gonna be there, what's gonna break out. Take pictures. Afterwards, and take picture with people that you don't know, because you never know who you're taking a picture with. Okay, so uh, somebody told me that. Uh, I remember Coach Joe. He said, "Hey, you might come. You might be thinking you're hearing the same thing over and over again. It's like so. It's so inspirational. And, well, you know what they're gonna talk about? They're gonna talk about the product. They're gonna talk about the compensation plan, and somebody's gonna tell their story, and something else might get thrown in there. You'll hear testimony.
It's
Yes,
always good to hear
indeed.
the same thing though, because that's how you learn, and that's how it, you know, you suck it in like a sponge.
Right.
So it's
Right.
always good to hear the same things.
Right.
That's how you memorize.
Mhm. And then you begin to remember it like the back of your hand. Thank you, Deanna.
You're
Definitely.
welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, right. See, I know Deanna's voice. I heard it over and over again. she, she's one of those new runners in Atomy. You know, New runners, you know their voice because they always they
Say
always
something.
around say something.
Say
They always
something.
say something. And
Mm-hmm.
they doing, they saying, definitely. That gets my attention. Oh, so uh any more questions?
I had my hands up. You
Oh,
guys
okay. Fantastic. Okay, great. What is your question? Or what is your comment?
uh, yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to see. We're not just saying what we're saying about the compensation plan, the three generational wealth. It's something that we get to live it and to see it, and I believe that's something that everyone should be, excited about that and really build your business for the next three generations to come. And we find people, they take this business so lightly, where they don't do what they're supposed to do, or not even purchasing the one product a year, let the account go, red or expired. Just to what job or what, I don't think there's another opportunity out there that giving people this this great three generational wealth, where you pass away and this is even better than life insurance. That money is gonna keep coming for three more generations. This is crazy. This is something that, if that don't get you off your chair, get you to do something, I don't know what will get someone, excited if you're really looking for something to change your family's tree. That's what I had to say. Thank you, guys.
uh, now,
Marvelous.
yes, yes. Now, something that she said that the UK wasn't open at the time, and she had to move to the US. But when she moved to the US, everything was released to her right away. Right away. Everything was released to her right away. So it's not like you have to, wait on it. You gotta wait 6 months or anything. Like, it was released to her right away. Okay. I'm gonna show you a little something that I did. Y'all know I'm always messing around on the computer. Well, what's in my mind, I like putting it on paper. It's in my head. you know, and which, right here, and I have what, the uh, traditional one-time payout. Okay, you know, go to your wife, your kids, one-time payout. But all of this right here, you know, All that right there. Hey, to death do we part. Hey, did it go? To death do we part. Hey, come on now. To death do we part. You know, it's like three generational. I should start. You know what? I started that wrong. Okay, this is you A. This is you A. Okay, and so everybody else, is B, C, and D. Okay, this is you A. Okay, all right, but that's pretty cool. Sometimes you got to write it down to see it and believe it. Okay, definitely. Alrighty. Uh, anybody else excited to say something on this evening?
I just have a
Okay.
question.
Okay.
I had a young lady that wanted to join, and then I had asked for her social. She just wanted to be a consumer and wanted to know, why does she need to give her social, her social security number. Can you explain that to me? I was going to have her on a call tomorrow, and then today, when you all now notice you're having the meeting today. So
Okay, I'm gonna show you.
mhm,
I'm gonna show you. Okay.
mhm.
Okay, I am going to show you, and I could tell you, but I'm gonna show you. All right. Uh, now, was was she on her computer? Was she on her computer, or were you on yours?
I was on mine.
Okay, you was on yours. Was she in your presence?
We were on the phone, and that was it. So does a consumer have to give her social
Wait a
security?
minute. Okay, now when you click, did you hit? You did hit consumer.
We were just actually going through what is it going to take for me to join, and I basically told her what I needed. So we never even got to the point where I needed to click onto the we
Oh,
are.
you told her that you needed the social security number.
I did.
Okay, all right. The website has been upgraded. Has been upgraded, and the only time you see three buttons right here. The only time you need the social security number, and this is what they ought to do, is when they want to be a distributor. You do not need the social security number for a consumer. You don't need it.
Okay then.
So the information that you was collecting was like out of date at the time.
Okay.
But yeah, so
All right. Well,
when
I'll
we
go back and try. So when we go into the consumer button, of course,
right,
you address and you have to put somebody's number up there and so forth. But then when you just skip the social security and just get
it
their
it, it won't even be there.
okay, good. Thank you.
That's a wonderful thing. It won't even be on the form.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Great question. Great question. Everybody remember, y'all saw what you saw just then. Everything has changed as far as information. For consumers, you do not need Social Security. Um, oh, everybody who signed up as a distributor, let's say maybe 6 months ago or whatever, if you have not put your Social Security number in there, your account, I believe, will revert back to consumer. Am I saying that correctly, Florence? That by January 1st, if you haven't put your Social Security number in now,
Yeah, you're
then
correct.
it will,
Correct about that.
right, right, it will revert back to consumer.
Pastor Elvis,
So
can I say something real quick?
say
One of the
something.
things that I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. Since they changed that, this is what I'm doing. I sponsor everybody as a consumer. Then I let them go in and put in their own social security number. If they want to be a distributor, I explain that to them. I show them how to go in and become a distributor. But I tell them so they can put their own social security number and their own banking information in. So, because a lot of people don't want to give you that. So if you sign them as a consumer, let them go in and do the rest themselves to be a distributor. It's very easy to do that. All they do is log in, go to edit my account, and click on become distributor. And then they can put their own information in. That's a lot easier than getting people personal information because a lot of people not going to give it to you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's
I mean,
right.
I agree. I mean, I do the same thing. You know, let them now. If they want to just do everything up front, then they will know to hit distributor, and they're gonna need their bank account number and social security number. But at least they'll see it coming. But other than that, no, I'm signing you up as a consumer, and then you can go in and put your private information in there if you want to go to the next level.
I have a
As far
question.
as this, okay.
I was telling a guy about hemoheme, and
Mhm.
he wanted to know because I was telling him uh, to go on YouTube and check out the videos for men who use hemoheme. Those who are diabetic, some who had cancer, et cetera, et cetera. So he wanted to know whether or not what product that we had that would benefit men who may be impotent or sexually dysfunctional or something like that. Something to boost the libido is what he was saying. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Instead of taking Cialis and all of that stuff. Do you know? Because I didn't know what to tell him at all.
Well, here that's why we have like Thursday night, to for educational purposes,
Okay.
and that's where you find that type of information out right there.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, you know, so you can put your question in the chat or you can ask it live. That's when you know, and see when they're talking about the products, they tell you what it does. So you can just about write down the protocol that they need based upon the information.
Mm-hmm.
Based
Yeah.
upon
Sorry,
the information.
I forgot about Thursday. I'm sorry. I forgot about Thursday, but I just thought since we were on, I'd ask that question. I just didn't want to mislead him and tell him something that I didn't have the answer for.
Right. And see, um, with something like that, uh, now there are a few things, but I want him to have the whole package.
Okay.
Because I can easily say, you know, ginkgo natto, you know, hemohim, the omega-3, noni juice. I can easily say that. I
Mm-hmm.
know what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But just in case, Dr. Walita or one of the doctors want to tweet that, all well and good. But those things right there that I just named, I know those products as a man,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. And so, okay, now I want to show you something so that everybody know. We did talk about it. We did talk about it, but here I can show it. I can show it, and this comes with a warning label. A warning label. Like you say, this is a regular consumer right here. Regular consumer. Okay. And like you say, up in the right hand corner, under the name, you just hit edit my account. When you hit edit my account, now then, whatever you do, right here where it says change to distributor, do not accidentally hit withdraw. It will withdraw your account. Okay. Click, stay away. Hit the button out on this side. Don't even. Because we've had that to happen more than one time where somebody accidentally hit that withdraw button and their account was deactivated right away. All right. Oh, okay. Then you got to find somebody who you know. Then you got to call support right away. So make sure you tell them when they get ready to upgrade to do not hit that withdraw button. Okay, everybody got that? Don't even come close.
Yep.
Don't even play around with it. Don't even mess with it. Okay.
Okay, can I have one more question regarding that?
Okay, regarding that. Okay.
So I have under one, you know how we're supposed to keep that chain just going down, but on one of them I actually put two legs before I knew that, like one on one side and one on the other. And I was wondering, so I can keep that flow going. And this person whose name I had put in, she's not really active at all, even as a consumer at this point. So would I be able to, first of all, would I be able to take her off a distributor and just put her on consumer? And second of all, would I be able to withdraw her? And at some point when she decides to become active, then we can put her back in?
Don't do anything.
Okay.
It's not disrupting anything.
Okay.
It's
I
not
thought that if somebody wasn't active and you keep putting someone under their name, then it blocks them. It'll block everybody else in that chain from benefiting from the from everybody ordering up underneath them.
Now you say that they're not active.
Right.
Okay, so that box is gray, right?
I don't know. I'm not looking at it.
See.
But she
You
was
saying
added like 2 months ago.
okay? Well, that's not inactive. Inactive is
I'll
after
see
12
if I can
months.
order some product.
Yeah, you know, when you order that one product, you activate it for a whole 12 months,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
So, yep. See, it might take her 8 months to run out of that toothpaste. Might take her 3 months to run out of that toothpaste.
Okay, great.
So, yeah, keep that in mind right there. Yes, indeed. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, we've had some good questions on this evening. It's a wonderful thing. Okay. Anybody else have any comment or questions on this evening? Indeed. Alrighty. It was about 9:03 at this time. Appreciate the questions. Appreciate the Martin. Last one for the evening.
I have a
Martin.
question. Thank you so much.
Yes.
What do we do if we have in our back office where a couple questions where they are turning orange, and what do we do with those individuals? And if we have people that's in our downline that is not really active, how do we get them to get active?
Okay. Now, that's based upon when you say how do we get them to be active. Okay.
Yeah. I was just
Now
saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, that comes through. Okay, that comes through. Let's say what I'm gonna say is, you got to use wisdom, got to use some tact, you got to use some understanding. You got to understand that person. You got to try different ways of introducing other products. And a lot of times, I myself, I seek first the kingdom of God. Lord, give me wisdom on how to approach this person or how to reapproach this person. I remember Dr. Olitha don't mind me telling this story. She joined on January the 1st when she first joined. And she didn't buy her first product until 6 months later. There's a reason why she did too. She didn't like the taste, but as she studied that product more and more and more, hell yeah, that thing began to taste good. Till she finally broke out, boy, I tell you, and she got to running. But like I say, as as you go along, as we train more and more and more, look up certain Atomy's videos on how to do this thing. We got a lot of good coaches that are out there on YouTube. So in your quiet, private time, you know, just go on YouTube and type in, Atomy Sales Master or Atomy Down Master or something pertaining, to your question. Type it in. Do you have the 8 steps for success?
Yeah.
Okay, you have the 8 steps. Okay. Yeah, just when you get together, with your team and everything, y'all, talk about it. Talk about what they do, what they say, and we try to improve on our relationship with our customers. And sometimes you might have to, let's say, read certain books. Yeah, and that's a good thing right there, because that's one of the habits that we talked about on last week. One of the 8 habits of success. Read books that will give you an understanding on how to do that, how to go about doing that. Definitely. Yep. Read book. One of the books that my group is doing right now, and I'm telling you, you gotta have it. Is let me go back to it. And that book, and matter of fact, one of the Imperials mentioned about that book in one of the videos, and we hopped on it, which is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. You heard me on that one?
Right. Okay. That's good.
And that's on YouTube. I'm serious. Listen to that book right there. Now I do have it download also on my Kindle, because I like to highlight. You either highlight certain things on a Kindle, or you listen and jot down certain things that could help you in, with your customer base. I guarantee you, I've already did about about 12 chapters already. Started last week and everything, and it's like, wow, a lot of great notes on there. Okay.
And what do we do when we see in our back office people that are is high, I guess, goal, they're circling that goal, and and what do we do with those situations?
And they what now? Say again?
Like they're on the verge of being deleted. What do we do?
Give them a call. Give them a call and let them know. Okay.
And if it's someone that I didn't bring in, but they in my downline, how can I get in touch with them, but I didn't sign them up?
Okay. And you don't know who in your upline, put them there.
No, if they just in my downline, if I don't know who's there, I didn't put them in, but they're there. What do I do?
There is a way. There is a way.
There is a way, and I'm about to tell you how to do it.
Uh-huh.
If you have the center
order.
website, the center website, and you log into the center website, you could go ahead and put in there, like if you were placing an order, you're gonna put their number at the top, and their ID number on the top, and then go scroll all the way down and select same as orderer, and then you'll be able to bring up their information. Give them their name, their email, their phone number, all of their address, everything.
Now say that again. I need to go. What about?
So
Okay.
you need to go. Yeah, go ahead, Pastor. You can explain.
Right. Yeah, this is it's a special address that we have, and you could do a group order, and it's called, we call it center ordering, and and get with your upline so that they can train you on this. Okay, who is your upline?
Let me see. I think it's Miss Bowl.
Okay, right. Get with your upline, and and they I'm gonna go over this, but they can really train you on this. Okay, but what it is, when you log into center order, it's a different type of order address and everything. You click on English, and it takes a few times to to really get it. Okay, then you go to get sales registration, and then you go to registrar, and let me bring up a number. Okay, I'm gonna bring up a name and a number right there. Okay, so I don't know her address, email address, or anything, but if I put her in that center order right there, as long as I know her ID number, it's gonna generate her name. Okay. Now, if I go like I'm gonna order a product, if I put a product AC Expert in there, then it's got to bring up all her information. It won't bring up her social security number. It's just her shipping information. So when you click on same as orderer, that's where you want to ship it at. Then what's going to happen is all the information will come up right there. All the information.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Like I say, get with your upline so that, and, excuse me, you can look for that on YouTube on how to do a center order, an Atomy center order. And you can find videos on that on YouTube. See, on YouTube, if you want to know how to screw in a light bulb, just type in, how to screw in a light bulb. The same way with Atomy. Somebody out there don't information demonstration on how to use this product or that product is there. We just gotta search it out. Okay. All right.
Hey,
Okay.
Pastor, we got our own Sharon Rose Master Michelet unmuted. Did you want to add something, sir?
Oh no, I've been unmuted.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not really. You guys doing well.
Okay. So Deanna, I saw you clean that table. You missed a spot over there in the corner. Okay. She was cleaning it away, but she got that one right there. All smudges got to go. Hey y'all, I got to get out of here. Okay, I'm an early riser, so I'm gonna say good night, John boy. Good night, John girl. Hey, it's been wonderful. Love y'all questions. Y'all can unmute. Y'all can say good night. Good night, Carol.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night, Emma. Good night, Lillian. Good night.
Good night, everyone. God bless.
Good night.
Good night, Rose
Good night,
Lee.
everyone. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Athea.
Say
Okay,
good night.
good night. Alrighty. Good night. Good night,
Good night,
Martin. Good
everyone.
night,
Thank you,
Bishop.
Pastor.
Good night, iPhone. Good night. Did I
Thanks
see?
for the opportunity. Thank you.
Indeed. Good night, Mary. Good night.